Hey Girl Scouts, and welcome back to another cookie family module. Today we're going to be talking all about our ways to sell cookies, from cookie booths to door and many other methods. First off, I want to introduce myself. My name is Samantha White and I'm an ambassador level Girl Scout at troop 20570 here in Girl Scouts of Southeast Florida. I've been in Girl Scouts for 13 years now and I have loved every second of it, and Girl Scout cookies happens to be my favorite part. So I'm super excited to share with you our different ways to sell cookies and my favorite ways to sell as well. So let's jump right in. So first off, we have Cookie Boost, which is one of the most well-known ways to sell cookies. This is a super detailed program, so we actually have a whole separate module and video where you can learn more about Cookie Boost and Cookie Booth etiquette. So if you do want to learn more about that, please feel free to go watch that module to learn about that. All right, so another really well-known program is our door-to-door sales. So there's multiple ways to do door-to-door. We have an order form that is really the most easy way to go about doing it. You have the order form, it has all the different cookies for that season listed out, how much they are, and you can bring it door to door and have people tell you what they want to buy, how much they want to buy. You can tell them the prices of it and fill it out right on that order form, so you can keep track of the money that you collected and what orders everybody wanted. And then you can either have the cookies with you right then and there and give them their cookies as they order them, or take the orders and then come back, maybe it's that day or a couple days later with the cookies. But either way, you want to make sure you're getting those orders and keeping track of everything. But you have the option to either deliver now as you're getting the orders or deliver at a later date. When you're going to door, we want to make sure that there's a supervising guardian or adult going with the girl wherever they are selling. That's super important safety-wise. Then I included this fun picture here of some of our Girl Scouts. And this girl right here on the right has this fun Girl Scout cookies cart. You can use something like this or a wagon, but a lot of times if you're going door to door with lots of different cookies, you want to make sure you have some of every flavor and multiple because people sell a lot. Using something like this cart here or a wagon to make sure you have all those cookies, or maybe just a really big bag, is really helpful to make sure you're not dropping cookies. Another fun way when you're going door to door, we have a template on gsscf.org to make a door hanger. So maybe if somebody's not home and you ring the doorbell and nobody answers, you can have these door hangers that have your information on them, on how to contact you about buying cookies, and you can hang it right on the door. So maybe if they weren't there then, but they do want to buy cookies, they can contact you and order them at a later date. So that's a really fun way to leave your mark if there isn't somebody at the door. All right, then we have our digital cookie program, which is a super fun. It's one of the newer ways, using technology to sell cookies. So digital cookie usually kicks off in December, a little bit before our in-person sales starts, so people can start ordering cookies from you a little in advance. So when people come on to use digital cookie, there's a lot of different aspects. So first off, girls can record a video with a little elevator couple-minute pitch of why people should buy cookies from them. They can list their goals, what they want to do with the proceeds, why they're selling cookies, their favorite part of the Girl Scout cookie sale, etc. And just so that people know, so when they come on, they click that link to go to your digital cookie, they can see exactly why they should buy cookies from you and your girl. So when they do decide to do that, when they watch your video, they realize they really want to buy cookies from you, they have two options. After they pick out what cookies they want, they can either use Girl Delivered, which is best for local friends and family who might live down the street or the next city over, and you can actually bring those cookies directly to them so they don't have to pay shipping. Then we have our ship cookies option, which is the best, most realistic way for friends and family who are out of state. Maybe they're on the other side of the country, things like that. They can actually have the cookies shipped directly to them. So they still will be able to support your sale even if they're not nearby. So those are the two options. They can either have them shipped to them, there is a small fee, or they can have them delivered directly to them. And then there's a fun email aspect of this where you can put in all your friends and family's emails and have emails sent directly to them with your digital cookie information, so they can go right onto your site and order cookies. We'll talk about this a little bit later when we talk about social media, but that digital cookie actually has a link that you could copy and paste in all different places to share to people, so that they can order cookies from you. All right, then we have our corporate cookie connection. Now, this is a really intricate program. We're going to cover just a slight little overview of it. If you want information more about this if you are interested. We'll give you that information at the end of this on who you can contact. But we have our corporate cookie connections, which is basically where you partner with a local business to help have them support your sale, to have a little partnership. So on our left side here, we have all of our different levels. If they want to buy 50 boxes, 100 boxes, 200 boxes, or 300 boxes, and what they get from each of those sponsorship levels. There's 5 P's that the girls use to get this partnership. They do their prospect, proposal and pitch, procure, and then a partnership. And so basically you're working with that company. So that company can decide, hey, I want to support your sale. I'm going to buy 50 boxes from you. And they have 2 options. They can either use those boxes, take them, have you deliver them directly to them. They could give them to their coworkers, or they can have them out, depending on what their business is. Or they can decide, I just want to support the business, your little cookie business, but I don't want the cookies myself. Then they can have those cookies delivered directly to our Cookies for the Military program. So there's 2 options, but these are all the different ways that local businesses, if you know people who run local businesses, they can support your sale, and you can actually earn special patches for doing the corporate cookie connections. So again, this is a really detailed program. It's a lot to learn about it. So if you want to learn more about that, I'll give you the email at the end. All right, so now my favorite part is our social media that you can use to sell cookies. So the most important thing if you are wanting to use social media is just to post. So post every couple of days about something new about you, your favorite part of cookies. Could be one day, your favorite kind of cookie could be the next day, what your goal is. So just post and get that information out there. If you're younger and you don't have your own social media, use your parents' social media, have them post about it for you so that their friends and your family can get to know about it. But like I said earlier, that digital cookie link is copy and pasteable. So you can use that link, put it on your social media so people can use the digital cookie directly to order cookies from you, or they can message you to get cookies as well. A super fun thing we've also decided to start with is our virtual cookie booth. So a lot of people have been really successful with this. If you wanted to go live on any social media platform, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and more, you can use your love of Girl Scouts during these calls to share why people should buy cookies from you. So it's a digital virtual cookie booth where you would go live and you could set a goal. So let's say, okay, I'm going to go live for 1 hour and I want to sell 50 boxes of cookies. So in this time, you would be telling people that whole time, hey, I'm trying to sell 50 cookies. I've reached my 10 cookie goal. Let's get it up to 50. Let's sell 10 more, all of that stuff. And you can share things about you and your love of Girl Scouts during this time. So you could talk about what you love about Girl Scouts, what your goals are, maybe Girl Scouts in general or specifically for this cookie sale. You can talk about what your troop will do with the proceeds. Maybe you're going on a super fun trip at the end of the year. Share that. Talk about the Cookies for the Military program. So maybe somebody doesn't want the cookies for themselves, but they still want to support you. They can donate cookies through the military program, and be creative. Play games. Share your favorite kinds of cookies, things like that. But play games with them. Have them do some cookie trivia. But really, be creative and share your love of Girl Scouts in this short amount of time that you want to go live for. Maybe it's a half hour, maybe it's an hour, but have your goal ready, and really just commit to selling as many as you can during that allotted period of time. And like I said, just be posting. So maybe it's Instagram, maybe it's Facebook, maybe it's TikTok, maybe it's any of the other social media platforms, but use that to convince people to buy cookies. And more. So there's an infinite number of ways to sell cookies. If there's something that you thought of that we didn't cover on this today, it's probably a possibility. I'll give you the email again at the end that you can contact to find out if it's a possibility. But the other way to do is asking your friends and teachers at school. So sharing with them that you're a Girl Scout, that you are selling cookies, and maybe they want to buy from you. Selling at your guardian's workplace, and maybe going in with them, or having your guardians share your digital cookie link with their friends and coworkers. Selling at clubs and sports practices. So maybe you play soccer and at practice you want to tell your friends or the families that you're selling cookies and they want to buy cookies from you. And then my favorite way is always having cookies. Like always have cookies with you. Maybe you're going to the grocery store, have them in your car, because you never know when somebody might want to buy cookies. So I like to keep a magnet on my car that says I have Girl Scout cookies. So if somebody sees that, they say, oh, I really want Girl Scout cookies, and then they'll come up to me and I'll say, oh, what kind do you want? And I have them right there accessible, because it would stink to not have cookies and have a customer ready. So always be prepared. That's our Girl Scout motto. So always be prepared and have cookies with you at all times. And that is it for today. So like I said, it's a really quick overview, a little bit of information about all our different ways to sell. If you have questions, during this call, I've said a lot of different things that you might have questions about. Email cookies@gsscf.org and hear more about, any of maybe the corporate cookie connections or how to get Cookie Boost. If you do want to learn more about Cookie Boost specifically, watch our Cookie Boost etiquette module. There's a ton of information in there, from setup to breakdown for cookies. So if you are interested in that, please feel free to watch that video. But thank you so much for joining us today on this module, and happy selling this season.